Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Romance of the Nobunaga's Ambition Awakening 3 Kingdoms on the Mysterious JG, and I don't know the names of the games that I'm playing. Um, After Zerfall and Manako Arisato and this guy, JG Mystery, led an unsuccessful attempt to attack the Ōtomo, where I got a bit greedy and split my attack. Our daimyo is here to take care of it himself with the help of real historical officers rather than created officers. So he just took Usuki, and now he's going to take Funai because the Ōtomo had nothing left by the time they beat back our attack, but they did it because we screwed up. We're kind of having to hope that our allies don't do that good against the uh, Ryuzoji clan here, because we didn't grab that much territory off of the Ōtomo before the Ōtomo got knocked out, because we're about to knock them out ourselves. We did at least swing it so that we're going to take the last of their cities and absorb their officer corps. Let's see what Kana Takatatsu thinks we should be doing now. I thank you for considering my proposal. I believe the Besho clan should be our next target. At present, our about 80k soldiers are up against their about 7,000. The Besho clan have two allies, including the Miyoshi clan. Must be careful should they call for reinforcements. Interesting idea. I guess I could order these guys to attack the Besho clan, but yeah, that's that does plunge us like immediately into war with the Miyoshi. Having these guys here as a buffer between us and the Miyoshi is probably a good thing, actually. And it looks like I don't know what's going on. If the Miyoshi are taking over. The Ashikaga clan, are they? They're aligned with the Honganji, the Mori, and the Rokaku. So I do feel like the is this your capital? Yeah. They have the Hatano and the Besho as vassals. Anyway, it's interesting times. But I think what we need to do now is not have enough gold to add that ranch. I think we need to focus on finishing off the Ōtomo. To invade us now, such as a cunning tactic, though the territory is still in a state of unrest. We have no choice but to fight. Everyone prepare for war. Now he's got about 800 and... oh, make it 1,000 people listening to him. An enormous typhoon has made landfall. Enormous peanuts. Did that... okay, it missed... wow, that really did kind of help us in a sense. Well, no, it hit some of our zones, but it completely missed Shikoku and hit 14 affected counties, including Shikido, have been thoroughly devastated. Territory has been ravaged. Problems may begin to unfold in the counties that have seen the damage. So, samurai is our duty to protect the domain. Fortress stands between us and an attack on Shoji. Not going to apply, no, because we're about to take that zone. Let's do this ranch. Chipotle Ranch cell.
Let's be getting on with it.
Yeah, we'll leave this. I followed up on the rumors of Lord Munahara Shimizu, but he's already left for faraway places. It's truly a shame. So that was a waste of money. Alliance with the Shimazu clan has just expired, but it seems an extension is possible. You want to preserve our alliance? Yeah. We don't want to be at war with them right now. Or rather, at the end of a truce period. knock down the walls, then we'll have to fight. One would assume. You want Kazuhiro-sama desu. Did I do this last time? I feel like I did this. Or maybe she's asking for him again. You want to extract officers? I think we're about to get them all anyway. Where's Kazuhiro-sama desu? Like, I kind of like the idea of giving some good officers to this territory up here just so it can develop. Yeah, he's up here. For the opportunities, what? Okay, I don't understand that one. Like, I had to accept immediately. All right. Well, it looks like the Mori are doing battle with the Uchi by, or these could be places that are devastated by the typhoon, and there's like riots and shit. Did we put somebody in charge over here? Yeah, there's a whole set of dudes over here. Let's get you started with irrigation canals.
Leave this to me.
I have to consider the possibility of turning this into a supply base. It seems a little crazy, but if Funai was like a major military base and Usuki was a supply base, we could have troops cross over the sea and get resupplied at Usuki and attack. Having one of only 2 bases over here be a supply base means that the troops at Funai would have to do a lot of fighting because this clan will have very few, this city will have few bases of its own. The other thing to do is, of course, just make them both be bases, and either way, food production is going to be the main thing. So 5 different slots. So presumably 2 irrigation canals, maybe 3. Yeah, this is actually has a lot of potential for development. And this is an amazing castle. It is the capital of one of the clans that has a decent chance at taking over the country. The Shimazu will always end up defeating the Ōtomo because of historical events, but, you know, the Shimazu and the Ōtomo, with a distant third, their Yozoji, are the 3 clans that really have a shot at unifying Kyushu, excuse me, and rampaging out of there to take over. All right. Is there going to be a fight over here or not? There we go.
Raise your voices. Battle awaits. How should we proceed?
Oh, there is no battle. Oh, never mind. We're going to instantly defeat them anyway. Yoshishige Ōtomo's unit, how weak. Your final moments were most impressive. Uh-oh. Who just died? Naoie Ukita has been promoted. Shigefusu Ki of the Ōtomo clan has fallen in battle. I have no idea if he was any good or not. We're out of supplies. But fly our banners high. The enemy base of Funai Palace is now ours. And the Ōtomo clan have been annihilated.
Captured their officer alive.
Captured an enemy officer. We got... Oh, I wonder if we'll be able to get Yoshishige Ōtomo. He is the 21st head of the Ōtomo clan, called Yoshishige, son of Yoshiaki. At his peak, he ruled the 6 regions of Kyushu. Whoever was defeated during the Battle of Takegawa by the Shimazu and fell into decline. This guy's pretty good. He's a tactician. And then Akatsuda Becky, who's kind of an amazing officer. He's the people's champion, by the way. Ōtomo leader, Grand Lord Takabana, was struck by lightning and became unable to walk with still fierce warriors known as Dozetsu the Demon. And he is, of course, the father of a character who is much loved by all Samurai Warriors fans, Ginchio Takibana. He thanks us for the kindness shown. Surely you jest. The flame of resentment in my breast will not be extinguished so easily. So who can't be hired? Oh, man, I was hoping to get the lady. Curious who she is. She's Ōtomo Raider Akiyoki Yoshioka's wife. Yoshioka's wife. When her husband died in the Battle of Minikawa, she joined the Buddhist priesthood and named herself Myorin. She fended off the Shimazu army at Tsurasaki Castle. Then she let them drop their guard with a temporary truce before giving them chase and dealing damage to their forces. Plus 8 loyalty as a samurai's lot. Wow. I don't think this is Ginchio. Yeah, her father... Okay, it isn't. It's a different woman. Because, I thought there was some legend about Ginchio leading troops to defend a castle while her husband was away, but that would not be the same guy. So I guess that happened a lot down there. He died fighting the Ōtomo, but he's super loyal to them right now. Anyway, we will release them all.
Have my gratitude. How should we proceed?
Heard a rumor about an acquaintance from far away. Okay. This should allow us to swap out our substitutes. Hideyasu Togawa. Here's a guy whose name kind of sounds like somebody more important. Yeah, alright, well we want to make him a substitute right away. He is already the courageous.
I'm deeply grateful.
I'm in your debt.
Some pretty cool looking portraits here.
You have my thanks.
His loyalty didn't go up at all from that. Oh well. It's a samurai leader. Why don't? Because it was drawn to my attention that he's out there. I was actually gonna. I will put Ald in charge. I was gonna put somebody else in charge actually, but Ald is high enough rank.
I'm deeply grateful.
How best to govern? I have no idea. That is not my place. I always give my all for the good of the clan. Aww. You're a special little buddy. Boy, there's a lot of rebellions going on right now, and I don't know if it's because their clans are using tactics against each other, or if like the populace is all mad about the typhoon. And that's the same. What the fuck are you samurais gonna do about this? Oh, we're chosen by the heavens to rule, but yeah, fucking water damage our shit. You guys are off fighting a bunch of wars. All right. So we've got it now where Ald could rule any territory where there's not enough dudes to
I have never known such joy.
help.
You have my thanks.
We've got high levels of Eagle Eye now, which is for the best.
I'm deeply grateful.
I have never known such joy. I'm in your debt. I am truly grateful.
You have have my thanks.
All right. And you've got dudes everywhere. All right. I think what we do now is we... See, he does want to do distant employment. Appears a promising Ronan is wandering our streets. Nah, that's like all the money we have. We're about to finish a town facility, and then I think we probably want Kana Takatatsu to get right back to building another one. The addition of the horse ranch, we can raise a herd of thundering stallions to boost our cavalry. Which I don't care about cavalry, so maybe I should have ignored that, but... We have an irrigation canal. Now, in theory, our next move could be to try to finally, at long last, seize Shikoku itself from our friends, who we let the alliance lapse with, the Miyoshi. Like after some troops start gathering in Oko Castle, it's going to take a long time before we get our full pop back, but if we get even close, an attack now would lead to... We have enough troops in the battle. I don't know how many fights we could win with them, but I think we could win some. If we took Sogo and then took Shozi... Like, it would be a gradual building of momentum type of deal. But that being said, I don't actually want to incorporate Kana Takatatsu, which is any AI officer will give you the same advice. Because the AI will just tell you what it thinks you do. I don't think we should be attacking the Besho clan, because right now, them being here kind of makes it where the Miyoshi are unlikely to attack us on this front, because they could and then have their vassals help them, but usually they're more likely to attack when they're on a direct line. And that we've got castles that I think the AI for them thinks of as being castles that are supposed to be theirs.
Leave this to me.
Honor commendations. Bobo the Wise. JG Mystery has occupied battle covert. He has everything except civil, which is what I would think would be his main one. So this is county occupation speed up. This is damage and enemy units up. This is tactic key point equipment gauge restoration speed up, which doesn't seem that important. And then civil is affiliated castle harvest up. That's the one we want for JG. Well, this guy is the statesman.
I'm deeply grateful.
I would sure our leader does not regret promoting me to the position of samurai leader. At least, he doesn't live to regret it. What does that mean? Nothing. Everything's good. I'm not evil. Alright. Yeah, let's actually sit on our money for a while. Our income's a bit low, because I tore down, in order to get ready for war, I tore down trading facilities to build food libraries. Which means I got no money for anything. Rumors and innuendo. Those are both really good ideas, but I think I want to wait. I think we need some more troops in Oko Castle. We could go now and have a really weakened unit out of Oko Castle, and troops would continue to come in behind while we're on the march. Having Oko Castle has to march, otherwise we don't get to directly control the battles. And I think that'll be important to building up momentum and winning, even if we might be slightly outnumbered in some cases. And I'm wondering if I can get my these guys up here to help with an attack. I think if I set them to attack here, I don't know what happens there. Well, anyway, let's hold off for now. Both of those are good suggestions that I don't want to do right now. I want to wait till this castle town facility is built, and then, like, I want to rush the development of Funai is what I want to do. By the way, who are we doing diplomacy with? Just the Mori. No, the Mori and the Shimazu. Where are we at with the Shogun? The Besho are hostile. We have 100 with them, but apparently nothing that we can cash it in for.
What does this concern?
Oh, we could, but we don't get any prestige increase. We would just pay $2,500 for a title. And then I'd have titles to give to officers, but that would be it. Are we doing diplomacy with the Imperial Court yet? No possession of an official post, no contact can be made. I thought using the Shogun to get an official post would do it, but the Shogunate title doesn't seem to count. So the Imperial Court titles are separate, and I think you can only get them by, if you have enough prestige, they do the thing where they ask for 500 gold donations, and if you do that enough times, eventually you're given a title, and then you can negotiate for more. So all we can really do right now is just this. So we don't actually have enough gold for this. Don't have enough commerce for this, or gold.
Consider it taken care of.
So we will, I mean, other than the fact that we took out a clan in this video, we're going to have our most peaceful times for a while. Because I'm just not willing to immediately march out and attack anyone else. Once again, Ana Takatatsu is breaking the game. Kana Takatatsu, excuse me. The total commerce clan target is completed. This will further improve the conditions of your clan. You can buy grade 5 treasures. Huzzah. The Mori clan's trust has reached 100. Would you like to begin negotiations at once? No. But we've got hearsay. We got a sneak attack we could do. As long as the courageous Arukata Sue lives, attacking... Wow. I'm not even think. I guess I do have, via sea lanes, the ability to attack... is this our territory? Yeah, okay, via sea lanes, I now do have the ability to attack the Uchi clan. Hadn't really thought about that. Oh, well, I can also attack them on land because they've come into Kyushu. Destroy. Destroy. Tidal wave. Details concerning the Uchi clan incident have been made known to us. The Taineji incident. Let's learn more about this. After suffering a terrible loss in the Battle of Gasan Toda Castle, Yoshitaka Uchi lost all interest in civil matters. He gave himself to the pleasures of art and entertainment, becoming a terrible burden on his people. Yeah, they did not give him the portrait of a shrewd guy.
I wish to speak my mind.
My lord, the clan of Uchi is the largest in Saikoku. There is a time and place for poetry and tea ceremonies, but please remember that a samurai's first concern should be the art of war.
I have nothing to gain from this.
Stop being a nuisance, Takafusa. Did you forget how terrible I am at war? I'll leave the military affairs to you. War is certainly an important matter, but fostering and preserving a vibrant culture is also an important duty of the daimyo. You should find no fault in his activities. Surrounded by enthusiasts, his behavior will only worsen. The future of our clan is dark. Takafuse Sue, a chief retainer of the Uchi clan, grew increasingly worried about the clan's future prospects. In secret, he invited Yoshitaka's nephew, Haruhide of the Ōtomo clan, to come to Yamaguchi. Apparently, me destroying the Ōtomo clan didn't break this sequence. Haruhide was torn between Yoshiaki Ōtomo and Yoshitaka's sister. He had been the foster child of Yoshitaka for a time, but was returned to the Ōtomo clan when Yoshitaka fathered his own child. Takufusa, continued to quietly make preparations for Yoshitaka's succession, even gaining support from the likes of Motonari Mori, who was pledged to the Uchi clan. His plans to overthrow his master fell steadily into place. Then one day, Takufusa finally pledged himself to Haruhide and called up his men to arms. He swiftly conquered numerous castles, drawing closer and closer to Yamaguchi.
Might I share something?
Lord Yoshitaka, I ask you to retire and immediately declare Haruhide as your successor. It is for the good of the Uchi clan.
This cannot be.
The foolishness that comes out of your mouth. Haruhide is not fit to be leader of the Uchi. How can you claim this is for our clan's good?
Haruhide heeds my advice, which makes him better suited to lead the Uchi than one who spends day in and day out humoring themselves with pleasures.
Then you wish to prop up Haruhide as your puppet, while you make the Uchi yours.
This is going nowhere.
You may come to whatever conclusion pleases you. Every action I take is done to my devout loyalty to the Uchi clan.
What in the world?
I misjudged you greatly. I didn't know the kind of man you were.
I shall crush the enemy in the palm of my hand.
What the Uchi clan needs is not you, but Takufusa Sue. Now abandon your position at once.
Victory is slipping between our fingers.
Damn it, I'm cornered. There's no escape for me.
You mustn't give up. Hurry, this way.
Enemy discovered.
Stop, you're not getting away. I discovered you, enemy, when you just yelled out all of a sudden. Takatoyo Rize, an attendant of the clan, fought fiercely against the Sui army, allowing Yoshitaka to escape and flee to Tainiji Temple in Nagato. Yet in spite of it all, Yoshitaka once again found himself surrounded there.
Takatoyo, it's over. The only choice I have now is to perform seppuku. I ask that you take my head. The history of the Uchi clan ends here. Both the victor and the vanquished are like drops of dew, or lightning, as are all things in this fleeting world. Lightning and drips of dew both exist only temporarily. I understand that's what the poem is saying, but boy, that feels forced. My lord!
What in the world?
What? Suicide? So that's what this has come to. Takufusa was shaken by the report of the suicide. Despite his intricate scheme to transfer the clan's leadership to Haruhide, he had not anticipated that it would take Yoshitaka's life. But his misgivings soon faded. He tended to the aftermath with sobriety, bringing peace back to the Uchi clan. And so, Haruhide was positioned as the new leader, and by his command, Takufusa changed his name to Harukata. Haruhide himself received the kanji Yoshi, meaning honor, from the shogun, and changed his name to Yoshinaga. However, Harukata's coercive methods, boy, it gets confusing when everyone changes their name 8 times, had sown discord. He was blamed for the death of their previous leader and lost the support of Motonari Mori. Harukata, the man once known as Takufusa, would later change his name to Meginoru, who is also known as Yoshibishi. He was drawn into the course of events quite the opposite of his expectations, as the Uchi clan sunk into an ever-intensifying vortex of unrest. And these are the guys, this is the guy you wanted me to launch a sneak attack on. Seems like he's not going to let that pass. Anyway, guys, calling it a video here. When we come back next time, I don't want to go to war with the Sue right now. I'm kind of spreading in all directions. I probably need to, like, rein it in and get some kind of strategy. But having a foothold on Kyushu is important if we ever want to deal with them. Unless I just decide I'm going to, take Honshu, because you can win the game without ever setting foot on Kyushu. But if the idea is to do anything other than maintain diplomatic alliances to keep the Shimazu bottled up while I conquer the rest of Japan, unless I'm willing to do that, they need to be dealt with probably eventually. Thanks for watching, guys.